So this is just a quick one. So I was literally sitting in my bed. I know I shouldn't be sitting in my bed, but you know, circumstances. And I was watching a Korean drama, and it's like I got this overwhelming feeling in my spirit. And I know when I get that feeling, the Lord has taught me that it's Him speaking to me, trying to tell me something. So I'm kind of watching it, and I hear the Lord tell me to get up and read my Bible. So I literally paused this. It's in the middle of a scene. So I was literally just about to say, oh, let me just wait till this drama finishes. I had like 20 minutes left. This episode finishes. And the Lord was like, no, now, I want you to read your Bible now. Okay, so I paused it. I get up and I'm like, okay, what am I reading? What am I reading, Lord? And I'm currently reading the Bible chronologically, but I'm also reading Acts alongside that, because as a church, that's what we was assigned during our 40-day fast. But I hadn't finished it, so I was up to like chapter 23. I've just finished reading chapter 23, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll read my Bible, right? And the Lord really spoke to me through that chapter. Now you may go and read that and be like, what's the Lord said to her, right? What's the Lord said to me? It doesn't matter, but the point of this video is to show you the importance of obedience in the Lord, what it means to be obedient. And you may not understand when He tries to tell you something, but when He tells you something, listen, no matter how far-fetched it sounds. And it can be so hard, like as humans, like sometimes fight or flight kicks in, right? But I opened the Bible and I was like, and I didn't even get far, and I was like, that's why you wanted me to read it, Lord. Like, I'm at a point in my life, right? I have no job, currently searching for a job. I have no money. I'm being quite vulnerable here actually, but I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life, because I am truly leaning on the Lord, and that has taken a while. It's taken a while for me to truly get rid of my worries, get rid of my doubts, and truly let the Lord lead me. And I know that He's teaching me this for other things in the future. For example, when I get a husband, He's teaching me how to be submissive to my husband and to allow my husband to lead. And there's other things amongst that. But I just want to encourage you today to listen when the Lord tells you something, and and sometimes I know it can be quite difficult to decipher whether it's God or not. What I found for me is to not overcomplicate it. For example, if you suddenly feel like the Lord's telling you to fast, the enemy wouldn't tell you to fast. Would you tell you to fast? Maybe, maybe not. The Lord would tell you to fast, right? And it's normally the first thing that drops in your spirit. I remember watching a video, and I can't remember her name, and she was preaching. I think her name's Kim, and she was saying, she's like blonde, and she was saying, normally the first thing that drops in your spirit is from God, because normally we're like, oh Lord, give me a sign, confirm that this is from you, please. And normally it's the first thing that drops into your spirit. Go pray, go read your Bible. And immediately when you start to question it, you get confused with whose voice it is, right? So when the Lord speaks to you, listen. And you never know what kind of encouragement it's going to be. You never know what kind of blessing you're going to get just from being obedient. And it's obedience that is important. Doesn't matter what the result is, right? The Lord could tell you to do something like, why am I doing that? Listen, just be obedient. And then you'll figure out when you're doing it, or later along the lines, why you did that. There's some things that I've done, I'm like, no idea why I've done that. And then later on, I'm like, Lord, I understand what you was showing me. So just some words of encouragement for all of my Christian brothers and sisters out there. Be obedient and listen to the Lord when He calls you to do something. Have a good day.